Alright, here we are once more. Let's go ahead, let's roll right into our briefing from GDF Leader.
Good work, Commander. Thanks to your efforts, Iceland has been reclaimed, and the dynasty have been sent packing. All the same, the Council is concerned. The dynasty hold most of Eurasia. They're going to have their hackles up after this stunt, even if it was just a renegade company pushing their luck. If they're up to something, we need to know. Now, the primary dynasty HQ is in southeastern Europe. Much of their military infrastructure is centered here and around the edges of their Tempest zone. But they also have bases dotted across the continent, and Scopes has tracked some interesting movement from the west and found you a target. This is a standard intel op, Commander. Infiltrate the base, grab what you can, and get out. I'm shipping you out some of our advanced specialists for this mission. They're currently en route over the Pacific. Is that understood?
Alright, what are the specialists?
The best and brightest of GDF soldiers, handpicked for their skills and trained to hone their abilities. You'll be working alongside some of them today. Pay close attention to their individual strengths and, more importantly, weaknesses. A well-positioned specialist can cause havoc against the enemy, but they are, after all, still human. It would be a great loss to GDF if you were unable to keep them alive. I'm sure you would feel the same about your career.
That's quite a tactical little backhand you just gave me there, sir. Alrighty. What's the nature of the intel?
That's classified, for you and me both. All I know is that dozens of aircraft were tracked leaving from the same location to bases across the continent. At two of those bases, Scopes has stills of flight cases being unloaded. This base offers our best shot at getting inside without risking provocation. It's interesting that the aircraft all originated from northeastern Europe, though. It should be all Tempest and Fallout up there. Wouldn't surprise me if Dynasty has more bases than we can measure up in those zones. They practically worship the Tempest, and the radiation plays with our sensors.
So a little bit of a game of cat and mouse. Alright. What response can I expect from the Dynasty?
You'll be operating deep in enemy territory, Commander. As far as we know, they aren't rolling out the red carpet for your arrival, but it wouldn't hurt to be cautious. An ambush isn't off the table. Stick to stealth as best as you can, but make sure to adapt quickly and smartly if things go south.
Alright, I think that covers it. No further questions.
Very good. Show us what you can do, Commander. Over and out.
Alright, so we got some new doctrines and armory. So let's go doctrines first. I now have tier 2, but I only have 1 point. So boosted comms and comms is comms range is improved 50% for all comms providers. The range of weapons or effects which produce marking is increased 30%. Comms area, beacon, air control tower, comms officer, comms rig, drone command unit, scanner range, comms officer, drone command unit, sentinel, beacon. Alright, we've already seen what resistant tread is. Since I do like a firm foundation, we're gonna roll right back into intel, tier 1. I'm gonna grab that. There we are. I'm gonna move on to armory. Now, I have 1 additional loadout point. So even though if I have the cash to buy something, but it's a tier 2, I can't go ahead and unlock it. For the time being, I'm gonna go ahead and look towards my tier 1s. And if I remember correctly, the one I was interested in is an optical enhancement. All infantry gain 50% increased sight range. That will definitely come in handy. It's best to outrange your enemy, especially if you have low damage. So let's be a little tactical here. So I'm gonna go ahead, confirm the buy, I'm gonna scroll back up, find it, and equip it. So now I'm back, 3 of 3. So let's take a look at the mission now. So I'm at Paradropped, Eastern Eurasia. So no longer do I have issues pronouncing Icelandic names. And we're going to be scouting deep behind enemy lines to uncover the Dynasty's secrets. So a little bit of commando action. And unlike the previous mission, we have more primary missions this time than we do secondaries. Alright, let's get that transcript.
The mounting dynasty aggression is a concern. You've been authorized to command an elite task force behind dynasty lines. Locate and infiltrate the base to uncover the extent of the dynasty's military activity. Satellite images are presumed outdated. Proceed with extreme caution. Do not alert the enemy to your presence.
Alright, so there's going to be a little cloak and dagger behind enemy lines, and it looks like we're going to be a little bit blind. Alright, so we're going to have to definitely keep on our toes. Alright, let's get this party started.
Battle command uplink initializing. Please stand by.
Commander, Captain Cragen, I have boots on the ground. The rest of the squad, though, I saw them go down toward the west. Reckon the enemy was ready for us. Not ready enough.
Alright. Well, you know Tanya, but let's see what you
got
can
a
do.
name?
You have a sniper, so it looks like we're going to be a little bit more
Stare of sight.
long range than close.
Coordinates received. Point me. You got it.
Alright, looks like some of our boys
Somewhere
died.
else? Good night.
So let's start poking a few of these guys.
I see it.
So she definitely has some nice range, but she's a little bit slow on fire rate. So I'll have to keep that in mind.
Finding vantage.
Now it says use the sniper's stealth ability to pass danger unseen. So it looks like I'm not going to be able to do anything with this helicopter. So we'll go over here, hit stealth,
Camouflaged.
and
Anyone
it looks like
near?
she has a sprint ability. So I'm going to sprint
Moving
past
right.
it too.
Stay out of sight. Keeping low.
Alright, some secure.
Spy drones online. Control spy drones to maintain vision in the fog of war for a short time.
Alright. So it looks like I get to fly around a little bit. Let's kind of get the lay of the land here. There's quite a few detection towers, but that's okay.
Unit is under attack.
So we've definitely got quite a bunch of enemy activities floating around here.
Unit is under attack.
Alright, not too bad. So we're gonna go back down to our sniper.
Who's our guy?
Let's get a plan together. Let's go ahead and poke this guy in the head with this lead.
Correcting for spin.
There we go.
Point me.
And here's our sensor tower. Detects cloaked units and prevents stealth. So we're gonna hit that barrel. We're gonna take it down.
Coords received. Finding vantage. Coords received.
So working with the intel that we had,
Good night.
let's do a little bit of misbehaving.
Keeping low.
It does seem we have a little turret here,
Nice.
but I'm a little bit
Taking new position.
more concerned about these
Finding
guys
vantage.
here.
Anyone near?
Let's just fall back. She'll take care of him
out
with
of
these.
sight. Taking new position. Anyone near?
So looks like those are some friendlies.
You got it.
So before I go ahead and do anything else,
Blending in.
go into stealth, I'm gonna bypass that unit.
Anyone near?
So I don't want to be set on fire.
Did you hear something?
You got it.
Alright, so I'm gonna move up, and I think I'll go ahead and trigger this objective.
Taking new position.
Primary objective.
Damn, they've got our engineers. I'm seeing a machine shop up ahead. We could use the armor, but we can't capture it without engineers. Catch 22.
Alright. Now it says press Control plus 09 to create a control group with selected units. I really don't like those mechanics. I'm a simple man. WASD, left mouse button, right mouse button. It's as far as I'm gonna go. So,
Somewhere else?
bear with me on this one.
Lining up.
Alright, now pull ahead. Some units.
Stay out of sight. Keeping low. Dispatching. Ah. Anyone near?
Let's see if we can
Codes
get him up
received.
here. Oh,
Anyone near? Dispatching. Taking the shot.
it seems to
Codes
do a
received.
little bit extra
Find
tension
advantage.
from that guy down there.
Dispatching.
So we'll just take
Somewhere
care of
else?
him.
Stay out of sight.
Alright, so he's gonna run away.
Anyone near?
We're gonna position ourselves here and take care of him. There we are.
On your command.
Gonna grab our
Sir,
units
yes, sir.
here. Bundle them up.
Loaded. Anyone near? Trembly, thought we'd lost you.
Good to see you, Cregan. We got any injuries I can patch up?
Point me.
Alright, it seems our sniper is very anxious to start killing everyone. But it says press tab to cycle through units in a group selection. Since I'm not ignoring all of that completely, I'm just gonna disregard it.
On dispatch.
Alright, so quite a few. So we got another group down here.
Commander?
It seems like she really likes shooting people. So let's go ahead, pick off some future problems and make them past problems.
Lights out.
Alright, she does some pretty decent damage against armored vehicles. So I'm going to assume she's using either a railgun
Lights
or
out.
an anti-material rifle.
Taking the shot.
There we go.
Stay out of sight.
I think that's enough for now. We're gonna swing south.
On my way. Holding ground. As soon as I can. On call.
Alright, so we're dragging those guys there, so we're gonna clear them out.
Stat.
Looks like we got another group of soldiers. We're gonna
Confirmed,
pick them
HQ.
up. Looks like we drew some attention.
Shield and Caduceus. Suppressing.
Well, now we're back to not drawing attention.
On my way. Location received.
Alright, so I'm gonna go up this path here, because we have quite a bit of base stuff up there. And I don't want to deal with it, because I don't really have the units.
Holding ground.
I'm gonna pick these two up. We're just gonna hold position.
Incident report.
It's like we're getting
as soon
flanked
as I
though.
can. This shield's too tough. On my way.
There we are.
That's close enough.
And we're no longer being
Location
flanked.
received.
Alright, so I'm gonna go
Where shall
over,
I put this bullet?
pick the sniper, and I want you to put the bullet right on this guy.
Correcting for spin.
Alright, now we can safely target the
Beautiful.
guy that's beefier.
Point me.
And it seems we pulled the other infantry.
Easy.
So let's
Somewhere
just shoot
else?
him and keep him at a distance.
You got it. Good night. Keeping low. Lining up.
And let's see if we can get that guy.
Stay out of sight.
Do have this turret here, and it looks like they're in range of him, so we can't really pick him up. It seems our sniper's already overly eager once again. shooting the flame turret there. May not be the most efficient way of handling it, or quickest, but I'll let the sniper go ahead and take down this flame turret, because I don't want it to burn me. I did that in my live stream, and, well, I failed the mission. So let's not have a repeat of that this time. So it looks like it's almost dead. And I should be able to move up. Alright. So let's grab everyone here.
On dispatch.
Let's go.
Confirmed, HQ. Stat. On my way.
Optics engage. Taking new position. Taking new position. Coords received.
Alright, so we're gonna fall everyone back. Now I'm gonna start harassing
Taking
all
new
these
position.
units with bullets.
You got it. Easy.
That seems kind of unfortunate that they got stuck behind there.
I see it.
Let's take care of some of these barrels.
Objective accomplished.
Let's cause some very nice
Finding
anarchy.
vantage.
But we did pull, we should be safe.
Don't even try it. Understood.
Alright, so that wasn't too bad.
How's it looking?
The sniper's already shooting people to
Beautiful.
where I can barely see them. So she definitely seems like the type of person that'll get me in
Stay out of
trouble.
sight.
So I have to pay extra
got
attention
it?
to her. You
Target
see
locked.
some barrels, so I'm gonna pop those. Even though that thing is unpowered,
Point
I'm
me.
still gonna destroy it. I'm not gonna be too concerned about these. I wanna see if I can
Nice
shoot
big
some a little bit
target.
farther away. So I want them to come to me. Or apparently they'll just ignore me.
Finding
I
vantage.
mean, that's fine too.
Target logged. Nice big target. Nice big target.
Apparently she really likes nice big
got it.
targets.
You got it.
Alright, ma'am, you do you. Alright, so we got some barrels here.
Running the
I'm gonna pop those. And I don't know if I can really get him. I'm gonna see if I can go for those barrels
Anyone near?
right over there.
Keeping low.
So following the cables, it looks like you'll disarm that
I
turret.
see it. Keeping low.
Oh, so we're getting a little toasty,
Anyone near?
but we're all fine.
Coords received.
Alright, so she'll get
Ready for
healed up.
contact.
We're gonna
As
roll
soon as
in
I
our
can.
main units.
Location received.
Just a
Holding
little bit.
ground.
Commander,
I'm gonna grab her
taking
again
new position.
and shoot that
Dispatching.
barrel. So that way I can deal as much damage as I can to this
Nice
flame
big
tank.
target. Anyone near?
And have her fall back
Ready to
though.
move out.
Have everyone finish that guy off.
This shit's too tough. On my way.
And this gate is almost
Sniper
secure.
ready.
You see some enemies down there.
Nice big target. Easy.
Alright, now I'll continue
Light
poking
side.
these people to death.
Beautiful. Point me.
Alright, and I'm gonna see if I can shoot this guy over here. Alright, I don't want to go any further than that, and I do seem to have some guys back there.
Point me.
I do have this big area circle that I want to go ahead and kind of be wary of.
Coords
It
received.
seems I do have a refinery that's over
Finding
here.
vantage. Anyone near?
Riot medic reporting.
So let's actually start
You got
swinging a
any?
little
Keeping
northeast.
low.
Poke
Correcting
this
spin.
vehicle.
Stay out of sight. Stay out of sight. Beautiful.
And it looks like I'm going to be able to take this guy down pretty easily.
Taking the shot. Finding vantage. Stay out
Since
of
I'm getting this
sight.
patrol, they're going to really go after me.
Somewhere else?
Alright, so the patrol's down.
Somewhere else?
Seem to be okay.
Taking new position.
So I'm gonna take care of some of these guys here. A little suppressed, but that's alright. I'm gonna blow up that barrel over there. Alright, so we are a little
Taking
clear.
new position. You got it.
So I think I saw some guys up
Point
there. So I'm gonna actually move our sniper
Coordinates
here.
received. Anyone near?
Be a little
Finding
extra
vantage.
cautious though.
Finding vantage.
Alright,
In the shadows.
so I'm gonna be a little stealth here.
Keeping low.
Yep,
Keeping
there's our
low.
last
Secondary
guys.
objective accomplished.
Let's pick them
Taking
up.
new position.
Let's fall back.
Anyone near? Anyone near? You got it. Somewhere else? Keeping low.
On guard.
Let's actually grab our units,
Location
rally up
received.
down here. Is that flame tank I have to be a little wary
Here's our
of.
guy. Anyone near? Coordinates received.
So I'm gonna see if I can antagonize him just a little bit.
Dispatching. Stay out of sight.
There we go.
Stay out of sight.
Suppressing.
Nice and easy.
Sniper ready.
I'm gonna go ahead,
Beautiful.
kind of poke a few
Nice
people
big-
here.
Stay out of sight. Nice big target. Target locked.
Alright, so it seems this is unpowered down here,
Correcting for spin.
which is good because we took out that generator.
I see it.
I'm gonna shoot a few more of these guys.
Point me.
Gonna fall back.
Finding vantage.
Ready to move out.
Now I think it's time to pick up those engineers.
Stat. Confirmed, HQ. As soon as I can. Understood. Stat.
We'll have our
As
guys
soon as I
kind
can.
of rally up over here.
How's it looking?
Gonna grab our sniper
Good
and
night.
take out those guys over there.
Running the numbers. Somewhere else.
There we go.
Stay out of sight.
Gonna pick up these special credits here.
You got it.
Now this bridge looks pretty old, so I'm gonna see if I can actually blow it up. It looks like I can. Very nice. So it's telling me to use an engine to repair the bridge, but I actually don't want to do that.
Point me.
That's nice to know that I can do that.
Coordinates received.
Which is essentially like Company Heroes, where they allowed that.
Incident
Alright,
report.
so now we're going
Close
to
enough.
break the fence.
Objective accomplished.
I got some few people.
The enemy base lies to the north. It holds intel on Dynasty operations across Eurasia. Capture the construction yard with an engineer to attain the data and await extraction. The sniper must survive. Locate and regroup with the missing units.
Engineer standing by, Commander. Just get us to that con yard, and we'll get you your intel.
You need me? Confirmed, HQ.
Okay, so it looks like we're A-okay still.
Hold it there.
Gonna blow up that barrel
Stay right there.
and take down the gate.
Engineer.
I'll have my engineers move up.
Shield and Caduceus.
I am pretty
Location
secure on my
received.
backside.
On my way.
Just have to check it every so often.
Sir?
I don't want these engineers to lag too
Ready for
far
contact.
behind.
Holding ground. You gotta get past me.
We'll take care of some of these defenses so they don't accidentally come back.
Hold it there. On my way. Stat.
Alright, so I'm gonna have everyone bunched up.
Loaded.
And grab my sniper here.
Taking new position.
And have her start shooting a bunch more people.
Dispatching.
Alright, looks like we're
Taking
dragging
position.
someone.
Good night. You got it.
So we still have to be very careful.
Lining up. Taking the shot.
And we won't
Easy.
antagonize those guys just yet. We're just gonna blow up that generator.
Somewhere else? Lights out.
There we go.
Finding vantage. Keeping low.
Alright, so it looks
Lining
pretty
up.
clear up there. So let's go ahead and
Target
antagonize.
locked. Anyone
Alright,
near?
so we seem clear.
Tools ready.
We'll have our engineers
No
move up.
problem.
I'm
Engineering.
gonna grab one.
You got it, come
I'm
on.
gonna grab this little war machine shop. But we'll
Yes, sir.
sidetrack and get the shiny.
I like the look of that. All right, we've got these old junkers purring. Let's see what they can do. If they need any repairs, send them my way. We can patch them up.
Alright, because engineers can repair vehicles. However,
Sir?
that refinery, or mobile refinery rig down here is looking pretty nice. So I'm gonna stack up some engineers into my little recon
Tools
cars.
ready. Affirmative.
We're
Engineering.
gonna swing on by there.
Sir?
I kind of want this
The
power
server's
supply
easy.
area. So we're gonna go ahead and take it.
Building captured.
There we go.
Watching for move. On the left. Picking you up. Location set. Eyes on the skies.
We're gonna grab our recon car, swing on by,
Affirmative.
make sure everything's gonna be A-okay instead of just sending the engineer alone.
On the lookout. Yes, General. On the
Okay,
lookout.
so everything kind of looks
Yes,
alright.
General. Engine running.
Gonna grab an engineer.
Engineering.
We're gonna capture this rig. 'Cause that way I can start getting credits.
Building captured.
Alright, I don't want him down here. So we're going to recall all these little drones that act as wheels. I'm gonna move them up here. I'm gonna deploy the refinery actually up here. We'll do a little out of the way.
Give this the what?
Gonna grab our vehicles,
Location set.
swing them up here. I think for the time being we're gonna be alright. I am going to save, however, just in case. You never know. Alright, we're gonna continue going forward.
Location received. Understood. As soon as I can. Confirmed, HQ.
So I have a few units.
Where shall I put this bullet?
So I'm gonna see what
Somewhere else?
I can poke.
You got it. You got
Alright.
it. Finding vantage. Good night.
That was a nice
Point
pull.
me.
So let's just be a little cautious here.
Nice big target.
So we got
Light
2
side.
enemy tanks.
Taking new position.
Nice, looks
Anyone
like we
near?
pulled a tank.
Riot medic reporting. As soon
Alright,
as
so
I
it
can.
won't go too far.
Understood.
So we're just gonna smush everyone over here.
Optics engaged. Coords received.
We're gonna see if we can poke this
Dispatching.
tank back.
Taking new position. Point me.
Oh,
I see it.
maybe he wants to be non-compliant. There we go.
Point me. Anyone near? Beautiful. Easy. Stay out of sight. Beautiful.
Come on, sir. Come to me. Comply with what I want you to do.
Stay
Oh,
out
seems
of
like
sight.
I've
Ready to
pushed
move
both
out.
vehicles.
Stay right
Alright, we're just gonna go in. There we go.
Holding ground.
Took a little
Commander?
bit, but we got him.
Coords received. Nice big target.
Alright, we're gonna go ahead, kind of shoot some more guys here.
Stay out of sight. I see it.
Still don't want to go too
Coords
far.
received. Stay out of sight.
It does look like our bridge is a little bit more secure.
Anyone near?
Airstrike online.
Oh, looks like we'll have an airstrike.
Ready for contact. Stat. Suppressing. On my way.
So we're gonna roll in a little bit with our units. Kind of speed things up a little bit here.
That's close enough. Don't even try it. Get back.
Let's take care of those barrels so I don't accidentally blow myself up with them.
Holding ground. On the
Let's take
ground.
care of those generators there.
That's close enough. Understood.
Loaded.
Alright, so we seem okay now. Everything is secure. Yep. Our harvester is harvesting. So now we're kind of calling our airstrike here. There were 2 recon vehicles patrolling, but I don't know if I'm going to be lucky enough to pop them here. Yeah, our airstrike's going to be just a little too late, but that's okay. You're going to hit exactly what I need them to. There we are. Alright, we're going to grab our units.
Confirmed HQ.
And he's a little distressed. Let's make him unstressed. There we go, because he's dead. Nothing to stress about, sir.
Stay right there. Suppressing. Oh. This shield's too tough.
Alright,
As soon as I can. Understood.
so we're gonna hang out here. Oh, before I do that, let's take care of these vehicles.
Stay right there. Location received.
I'm gonna hold my units here. I'm gonna do a little bit of recon. So let's grab these drones. Let's scout it out. So I got some vehicles there. Got some turrets. So we got quite a bit of action in that base. Oh, looks like we have a secondary base up here. Alright, so we got another machine shop down there. Alright, so our safer bet seems to be the west. Oh, looks like we got another SAM site. And there's our recon.
You need me?
Well, I seem to not want to go east with my units, because that would be in my best interest. So let's actually take care of this guy down here.
Get back. You gotta get past me. Confirmed HQ.
Alright, we're not going to go any farther that way. Alright, we're just going to leave that guy kind of down there.
Stack.
Alright, let's continue with our units.
Hold it there.
Pop them even more.
That's close enough. Holding ground.
Now we should be okay to move up.
Sniper ready.
Now I'm going to push my sniper
Keeping low.
forward.
Anyone near? Point me.
Gonna grab the shiny. We're gonna see what's up there.
Stay out of sight.
On call.
We'll do a
How's it
nice little
looking?
quick rally
Keeping
there.
low. Running the number.
Additional silos required.
Good night.
Alright, so it looks like we'll be okay. We
Cohorts
only have the
received.
tank there.
Beautiful. Lights out. Stay out of sight.
Let's shove her back there,
Location received.
and let's go pop
Confirmed
the
HQ.
tank.
On the ground. Don't even try it. On my way.
Alright, there we go.
Suppressing. This shield's
Let's take care of this base.
Stay right there. Get back. Understood. Stat. You gotta get past me. That's close enough. As soon as I can. Hold it there. Holding ground.
Okay, so now we're pretty secure.
HQ.
I don't need another harvester, so we're just gonna blow that up.
This shield's too tough. Suppressing. Location received.
Okay, so now we have to cross this way. I see some
Optics
barrels, so I'm
engaged.
gonna grab the sniper and take
Running
care of the little
numbers.
scout guy.
Oh,
I'm gonna target those
Dispatching.
barrels.
Taking new position.
But actually, it looks like I
Coordinates
don't need
received.
to attack that turret anymore. Of course, my sniper will, regardless of what I think. So we still seem to be alright.
Finding vantage.
So let's pop these barrels down
logged.
here.
Taking the shot.
Okay, so we're
Incident
pretty
report.
nice and open
Holding
here.
ground. On my way.
Gonna grab some units.
Ready to move out.
My objective is to get
Stat.
there.
Understood. As soon as I can.
So I want to actually take care of probably the units that are patrolling. Not so much the buildings. So it looks like they're all offline. Due to me knocking out all of those generators.
Stay right there. As soon as I can. Stat. Understood.
Alright, so I think we're gonna be nice and safe here.
You need me?
Coordinates
Grab our
received.
sniper.
You got it.
So if it's like Command and Conquer, if I capture this, it's probably gonna capture all the other buildings
I see
potentially.
it. Lining up. Anyone near?
So let's see if I'm gonna be correct or
big
not.
Target. Correcting for spin. Point me. Easy. Taking new position. Finding vantage.
Oh, that
Nice
guy
big
didn't seem to like me
target.
blowing that vehicle up.
Stay out of
Oh
sight.
well.
Point me.
Ready,
Let's grab our
sir.
engineer and
Sounds
plop him
good.
right into the construction yard.
Additional.
Commander, we have the con yard. I'm receiving the files now. Just buy me some time.
A sky crane is en route for extraction. Be advised, the enemy has dug in ahead of your position. Use the Dynasty construction yard to build up your forces. Defend the construction yard while data is transferring.
Alright, and it looks like my assumption was correct. And now I have these base defenses here.
Our base is under attack.
So let me do a little bit of repairing here. Let's see what I got. So I got
Constructing.
flame turrets. Got just a pretty basic amount of
Our base
units.
is under attack.
Location received. Shield and Caduceus. On my way.
Looks like I got a tank though.
Holding ground. Get back.
Construction complete.
Confirmed HQ.
Alright, so we're gonna hold out here.
Location received.
Let's actually make them hold position. So our flame turret seems to be okay. I'm gonna put another flame turret back here. So I don't usually like leaving one turret to defend an area. Alright, it seems you're deployed. So let's get
Constructing.
another turret up. So right now, all I'm doing is making sure my sniper survives, and my construction yard goes ahead and is not
Construction complete.
destroyed either. Alright, it looks like we have a guy chilling down there.
How's it looking?
Let's go say hi. Oh, it looks like my sniper's a little stuck. So let's help her out a little bit.
How's it looking?
Now we can poke you.
Target locked.
There we are.
Somewhere else. Finding vantage.
On call.
Enemy transports incoming.
Stat. You gotta get past me. This shield's too tough. Hold it there.
Our base is under attack.
Oh, it seems like we're taking a bit of damage. Okay, everything seems fine. Oh, got a
Base
helicopter
is
though.
under attack.
Stat.
Our base is under attack.
I'm actually gonna shoot those barrels because I don't trust them.
Location received. That's close enough. Confirmed, HQ.
Our base is under attack.
Seems like they really like shooting everything down here. Oh,
As soon as I can.
Base is under attack.
Get back. Understood. Stat.
it seems like we're being
Enemy
outraged.
transports incoming.
On my way. Confirmed, HQ.
Alright, let's go ahead, kind of prepare everything. We got more enemy transports coming.
Holding ground.
Alright, we seem alright. I'll offload the engineer so we can start repairing some vehicles. Alright, looks like this objective is now completed. In about 5 seconds.
Primary objective accomplished.
Intel acquired. Let's get to the extraction point.
Escort the sniper to the sky crane. Primary objective accomplished.
Alright, it says hold Alt while issuing move orders to have units match speed.
How's it looking?
But I'm just going to ignore that.
Somewhere else?
I have
Anyone
noticed
near?
a few barrels.
Stay out of sight. You
I
got
like
it.
shooting barrels.
Taking new position. Lining up. Taking a shot.
Oh, it looks like this building is getting repaired. So I may not be able to fully kill him. Actually, it looks like I might be just doing enough damage to whittle him down. There we go.
Dispatching.
We'll take care of some of that infantry, but it looks like this little repair building is what's repairing everything. So that means I'm not going to really be able to do
Anyone
too much
near?
against that.
Good night.
Plus, this building is unable to repair itself, which actually is what it looks like.
Lights out.
So we'll go ahead, we'll let them down a little bit.
On dispatch.
Gonna grab our
As soon as I
units.
can.
Instead of taking the main road,
Understood.
let's take sort of the back one here.
On
There
my
are a
way.
few pesky
Confirmed,
turrets.
HQ. On the ground. Location received. Stat. That's close enough. You gotta get past me. Don't even try it.
It seems we've actually gained quite a bit of units' attentions.
Confirmed, HQ. Hold it there. You gotta get past me. That's close enough. Understood.
Well, things seem to have escalated.
As soon as I can. Location received. Stay right there. On the ground.
We're just gonna clean out this base so that way I've got a little bit of protection.
Holding ground. This shield's too tough. On my way. Holding
And it looks
ground.
like the map edge, so I can't go any farther.
Confirmed, HQ. Location received. Stat.
So I'm gonna park all my units down there and check up on my sniper.
Who's our guy? Dispatching.
we're gonna shoot some barrels. So I want to see if I can knock as much power off as I can. Because that'll make my life a lot easier.
Taking the shot.
Oh. Looks like we got people waiting for us, which is fine.
Nice big target.
There we go.
Snare out of sight.
Then we're just gonna have her blow up this building. And then I'm probably gonna move on from this location. This building seems though to have a lot of armor on it.
Finding vantage. Coords received.
Alright, we're gonna sprint. Have her
You got
catch
it?
up.
Finding vantage. Correcting for spin.
Gonna take care of those
Anyone
barrels.
near?
Now we're gonna
Dispatching.
shoot some more barrels.
I see it. You got it. You got it. Light side. Ah.
I'm gonna take care of those, even though there's
Keeping
pretty
low.
far away from enemies. I just
Beautiful.
don't trust those barrels.
Good night. Somewhere up.
Airstrike online.
Alright, so we have airstrike capabilities. There's a lot of defenses here, so I'm gonna try to aim for here. Try to soften everything up, and then I'll probably roll in with my main force. So I'll just sit back and enjoy the show. There we go.
Dispatching.
Those units seem to be kind of out of action for a little bit. Might be able to
Nice big target.
kill them, may not.
Finding vantage. Taking new position. I see it. Lining up.
Alright, so he's gonna be a
Taking new
little out of
position.
my range. That's okay.
Point me.
So we're gonna fall back now. We're gonna go roll right into their base.
Ready for contact. As soon as I can.
I want my sniper in the back, nice and secure.
Understood. As soon as I can. Get back.
Incoming airstrike. Take cover.
You gotta get past me. Stay right there.
Oh, it looks like our ally went ahead and bombed absolutely nothing, because I already took care of it. That's okay. Well, unless you're a person that pays taxes, like I do.
My way. Hold it there. You gotta get past me. Confirmed HQ. Get back. Don't even try it.
Unit is under attack.
Holding ground. Location received. On the ground. Stat. Stay right there.
Let's continue mopping up the space.
Suppressing. Understood.
Oh, it looks like the enemy's dropping some units in.
Confirmed HQ. That's close enough. This shield's too tough. Location received. Holding ground.
Alright, so it seems we've dealt with all units.
On my way.
Oh, seems like they like to airdrop quite a few of
As I
them.
can. Get back. Hold it there. You gotta get past me.
Oh, a nice attempt at a pincer, but that's not going to work on me.
Stay right there. Understood.
There we go. Alright, now everything seems to be clear.
Holding ground.
Let's go home.
Location received.
accomplished.
And there we are, another day, another victory. Now, I could have probably been a little bit closer to a faster time, about like 30 minutes, but I want to make sure to have as many units as possible. But nonetheless, I think it's still pretty good, especially being under an hour. I'll go ahead, see you in the next one.